Hey everyone, it is Mammox here, and today in this video we're in a game called Dig, and even though I've made no videos on this game, I have completed it, I have reached level 100, and I have completed the whole journal. Before this video starts, don't forget to drop a like, and only 0.6% of you guys are actually subscribed. Can we at least get that to 1%? So if you don't know what this game is, it's basically a digging game. I think this came out like 5 days ago, and it's actually a really fun game, so you can literally dig anywhere. So you got this giant map, this is only Island 1, you can actually go to Island 2, and there's a bunch of different places, and in each place there's actually its own index too, as you can see. So you have the big index where there's every single biome, but then you have the separate biomes here, and there's going to be bosses, so you can fight bosses, and they drop certain things, some are rare, and there's also, obviously you've got your commons, then you've got unusual, then you've got better ones until you get to the divine, which these are rare, and some are really rare, where there's specific weather and seasonal patterns that you need to actually get these items, which is really cool. So completing the index is actually really fun to do. And in this video I just want to basically tell you guys a few tips and tricks on how I actually got to level 100 and completed the index quite quickly. So firstly, a lot of you are probably wondering what do you actually get for beating the index. So for beating the index you're going to get, well, one of the rewards is this cool skin for the prismatic shovel, which is really cool. Let me just show you it here. So as you can see, pretty cool shovel. You don't just get that, you also get one for the Starfire. Another pretty cool one here. It's got like a space black hole effect, and it just looks really cool. I mean, it's kind of look like Celestial, which kind of makes sense because, you know, it does have the chance for Celestial stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. But what else you get? You get some titles, but the biggest thing you get is actually a charm. So you have the prismatic domino crown, so let me take it off and show you what it does. So it's going to have well, they're the ones I have, but it's going to have luck. Look at how much luck it gives you. Strength, it gives you a lot of strength and luck. Endurance doesn't really matter, but the ability is going to get you chromatic items 100 times easier, which is really cool. So if you couple that with the already celestial pickaxe, you're going to get a lot of good stuff and earn a lot of money. Okay, you can make hundreds of thousands literally in half an hour from this shovel and this crown. And then for reaching level 100 you are going to get some cool titles. Now I wasn't really looking when I got level 100, but I think all you get is some titles, and obviously when you complete the index you do get a really cool omnipotent title here, which is really cool. And when you level 100 you can also buy a really cool car. So down here you can buy the McBree 700, and then obviously it goes really fast. It's the fastest car in the game. If I actually knew how to drive, that'd be good, as you can see here. And it has some good handling too, so you can literally just do sharp turns like that. And another really cool thing is, okay, so maybe if we didn't crash, there we go, you can do donuts quite easily. So let me try and do it. There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool car overall. It is going to cost you 900k, but honestly worth it if you're at this point in the game and you have 5 mil. So for most of my levels I did just dig, so I was actually one of the first 20 people to beat the charcoal index. So I got to level 50 really quickly, and honestly all I did was just play the game as soon as it came out, got barely any sleep, and just carried on playing it. But obviously you guys are here for the tips, so we're going to get into them. So one of the best tips I can tell you right now is doing raids. What raids are basically a load of people doing one boss fight. So for example, the spider, if you get like 15-20 people doing that spider, you can kill the boss in literally like 6-7 seconds, and then you just keep on repeating that, where each person buys about 5 of the horns. That is going to set you back, I think, 250k, but in total if you have 20 people do that, that's 20 times 5, that's 100. Okay, so you're going to have 100 bosses, you're easily going to make profit, and you're easily going to get a bunch of XP and items. That is the best method right now. And if you are looking for any raids, there is actually a really cool Discord server which notify you when there's raids, and they're always full of people who are ready to do them. I'll put the link in the description if you want to join that. Obviously the arcane and the essence totem are really good as well, so you can buy them for Robux, but for the arcane totem, every 9 pizza quests you do, which by the way the pizza quests can be found at the top of the Mount Cinder, you can actually get a arcane token. And for the essence token, if you go to the bakery, which is located at Cinder Approach, if you carry on going at Cinder Approach, you'll reach the bakery, and every, I'm pretty sure, 7 quests you'll get an essence token from there. Now the journal is quite hard because a lot of the items you need are way more common during certain weather and seasonal events. Now you can still get the items even if it's not that specific weather, but it's going to be way less likely. A good example is the copper mesa. One of the hardest ones is the meteor, because this is way more easier to get during a meteor event. If you don't know what a meteor event is, it's basically when it turns nighttime, it has a chance for a meteor shower to spawn, which triples your luck and spawns an item in the meteor. As you can see, only 10,000 of these actually exist, compared to the other divine, which there's literally 14 times more of these burgers, okay? And there's obviously a few stupid ones, like for some reason this washing machine only has 18,000 that exist, and then the one next to it has 1,000,000, and they're the same rarity. This game kind of makes no sense when it comes to some of these items, especially like the TV. There's 23,000 that exist, and then there's 1,000,000. So some are way rarer than the others. But for example, the TV, I'll tell you where the TV can be found if you're looking for the TV. It's literally just on this rock. You can find the TV there, okay? But yeah, if anyone has any questions about the journal and the location of any of the items, let me know down in the comments. I will reply to your comment and tell you where you can find the item and any tricks and tips that I can give you. A really hard one is the Fishk. Only 4,000 of these exist. This is a really hard one. I just kind of got lucky with this one, I can't lie. You do have to go to the shores, the Cinder, is it the Cinder shores? Yeah, and basically you can just find it anywhere. I literally just did it at the shores, nothing special, and I got it. So any of these items, I'm pretty sure, obviously the palm tree can be found during storms, but you'll still get it when it's not a storm. And obviously the bosses are straightforward, you can spawn them in and then easily get the drops. For Mount Charcoal, the boss items are probably the hardest. Once again, you can find raids where a bunch of people do the molten monstrosity bosses, and you can easily get these items. And you can also get the horns. As you can see, I've got quite a few of the horns here. Really easy to get when you do these raids. Now, what is the best charm loadout? Now, obviously, because I'm level 100, this is the loadout I use. I use the crown, the cauldron, and the pickaxe. But if you're not level 100, I would recommend obviously not having this, and I personally equip instead, let me try and find it. Yeah, so I equip the imp horn. So with the imp horns, the cauldron hat, and the ice picks, now obviously I have like SSS on some of the stats. I actually free shots. When I hit 3 strongs, I free shot things. So in my opinion, that is really OP. It's way better than just having luck. But let me know what you guys think and what your charm loadout is. That's personally what I use, and it seems to be working quite well for me. The best farming place, I would recommend either the polar bear abundance at the mountain or the gold nuggets abundance at the copper mesa. They're 2 really good methods to get money because they're both legendary abundances. You're more likely to get the legendary. But yeah, that's where I farmed quite a bit, but I also obviously farmed in other places to do the index. Cinder Cavern has some decently hard ones. You have this celestial crystal where only 7,000 exist. This can be literally located anywhere during anywhere in the cave, but it's most likely to be found during winter and foggy. Compared to the diamond, which, you know, there's more of these that exist. Look, there's 300k of these. This is going to be harder. And the tanzanite is also a rare one. It can only be found, well, not only, but it's preferred to be found in the winter and the stormy weather, but you can still get it no matter what. This is also a relatively hard one, the Jinn the God, compared to like the Golem and the Blue Mushroom. Jinn the God can also be found during stormy weather, and obviously have the bosses here. I've actually managed to defeat the spider 300 times because of the method where you just join a bunch of people and then farm it. I've only killed the king crab 12 times, the fuzzball 4 times, the candlelight 12, the basilic 24, I've actually done the Molten Monstrosity a lot of times to complete the index and obviously get a bunch of cool items. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick video that I did manage to get level 100 and I did manage to complete the index. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability, considering that I should be pretty decent at this game by this point. But also don't forget to join the Discord if you want to join any of these raids, because they're really OP and can make you millions even if you're literally level 20. The requirement is only a few horns, so look out for them raids in the Discord. But yeah, if you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully more videos coming out in this game soon. Can't wait for the new update to come out soon. But yeah, thanks for watching.